Okay, so now we're looking at a Supra.
Yeah, so we moved from our Moomba lineup, which is our more value-oriented lineup. The best equation would be to compare a Moomba with a Toyota and a Supra with a Lexus, or a Moomba with a Nissan, or a Supra with an Infiniti.
Okay.
So they're made with the same strict manufacturing guidelines. Both boats are actually manufactured in the same facility, and the whole layup and construction of the boat is identical until we start rigging. So when you looked at those Moombas, they're beautiful boats. We don't sacrifice anything in them. But when you get into a Supra, you'll see that we put the extra finishing touches, use finer materials, higher grade materials, in the finishing and the design of the interiors in the Supra. So again, it's a premium oriented boat with all the luxury features that any of our competitors would have. One of the neatest features in the interiors of a Supra is our Vision Dash system.
I was just about to ask, what is that LCD screen there?
Yeah, and I'll show you in another boat in a moment because it's operational. But what it does essentially, it controls all the operations of the boat from one center. So it can control ballast, speed, wake plate adjustment. It also gives you all the important running characteristics of the boat and the motor. But it also has unique things like iPod interfaces, DVD player.
DVD player.
Yeah, exactly. So you can do a lot of stuff with that screen. And the neat thing too is you can program your rider. So I could say that I want to ride at 24 miles an hour. I want all the ballast full. I want the wake plate at 25%. And when whoever's operating that vessel, and it's my turn to ride, they just have to set the programming to Todd, and the boat makes all the adjustments itself to set up for my riding.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, so there's a lot of neat features that are built into Supras.
It's like a smart boat.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so. So this boat retails in the $60,000 range. Okay. And that's including the trailer. Yeah. This boat is standard again with the 325 horsepower. And we often upgrade to the 340 when someone expresses the need or the desire to load the boat up with lots of ballast. Lots of ballast. Yeah, so if someone's going to run with a lot of people in the boat and lots of ballast, we always recommend that it's time to move up to the 340 horse engine. This boat's standard with 1,450 pounds of ballast. So again, there's about 800 in the back of this boat, and then the 650 in the front of this boat in the bow area.
A lot of weight.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. This 20-foot boat is available only with this tower. We have some new towers available from Supra now that aren't available for the 20-footer. They've decided to keep the 20-footer as it is, but it also does come with the swivel board racks, which allow you to place your boards in and out of storage by pivoting the board rack on the tower. So it's a bit safer and easier to use than staying on the side of the boat when you're all wet trying to ram a board into the side of the rack again. And bimini covers are very common these days. Obviously, with families, you want to spend as much time out in the water as possible and enjoy the sun, but you don't want to get baked in the sun. So
exactly, that's what it's about, right? Get out there.
That's right. So all these boats do have bimini roofs that are available for them in different shapes and sizes too. Yeah.
Well, let's move over to that other big boy.
Can I climb right in or what?
Sure, why not? Nice.
Yeah, so we're in the 2011 Supra Launch 242, and this is a brand new boat from top to bottom for 2011. And you can see from the initial impression that it's a huge boat. It's 24 feet long, it's 102 inches wide, and it seats up to 17 people. This boat is
17 people.
Up to 17 people.
Wow.
Yeah. So this boat is set up to be the ultimate wakeboarding machine that Supra offers. It has the highest end of technology, 410 horsepower, 6-liter engine in this boat. And this boat comes standard with 1,900 pounds of ballast. Wow. So we can really sink this boat low in the water to make massive wakes. Wakeboarding's obviously the target for this boat, but it produces an amazing surf wake as well. And with the amount of ballast that you can put in this boat, stock, and then also by adding extra ballast, you can make a very large wave for surfing. I mentioned the Vision system earlier while we were looking at the 20-foot Supra. Right now it's just on a DVD setting, so we can show the showgoers how the system works. But essentially, all these buttons on the left and right allow you to, like I said before, control all the operating functions of the motor in the boat, but also let you tailor all the wakeboarding settings for each individual rider. So it's all saved in the computer system operating the vessel, and the LCD display can also control your iPod and your song list and all that kind of stuff.
And the sound system. Is that a subwoofer I'm hearing?
Yeah, this one has about 13 speakers, I believe. 12 speakers, 1 sub, 3 amplifiers, 2 batteries. Lots of unique features. Yeah. Heaters are also very common in these boats. So on cold spring, fall days, even summer evenings, we can crank up the heaters to get the riders warmed up after they ride. So
really?
Yeah, got to keep everybody comfy and warm.
You guys are thinking.
Yeah, I don't know how many drink holders. There have to be a dozen or more drink holders in the boat.
That's always a good feature.
Yeah, neat little cooler areas that have been designed
for your pop.
That's right, really designed into the boat to make sure we use all the available space to us. The seating is all removable. There's coolers underneath the seats as well. Interior lighting as well. All the speakers light up. All the Supra logos light up. There's interior floor lighting. There's tower lighting up top. There's LED lights that shine down to create a red glow inside the boat at night.
Like a little bit of mood.
That's right. Rotating board speakers.
Yeah.
Rotating board racks. And this roof is unique in that it actually pivots. You can release 2 pins in the corner to bring the roof tilting down to load it with boards, surfboards, wakeboards,
okay, yeah,
all that stuff. So we can get, you can probably get about 8 wakeboards stored on this boat between the tower mounts and the roof at any one time. So when you have 17 people and 8 people are going to wakeboard, there's lots of different boards to have in the boat with you as well.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, so
a party ship.
It sure is. It's like a pontoon boat that you can wakeboard behind.
No kidding.
And it leaves nothing to be desired when it comes to
can we
all the
pop open that cover
and
have a look at where the business end of this thing. And there it sits.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, this is a 6-liter engine, 410 horsepower.
Yeah.
And this boat can be ordered with a 340 horsepower, but most people buying this boat are going to load this thing up with lots of water and lots of people.
Yeah.
So the 410 horsepower is certainly going to give you the grunt out of the hole and then provide some more efficiency when it's being operated. So that's the motor that provides the power. And then on each side of us, you'll see how these large storage areas are.
Oh yeah.
Inside, right now at the show, we've got just ballast bag in there for display, but when the ballast is full, there's still lots of room for extra stuff.
Yep.
And this just gives you a walkway, so when you're out wakeboarding all day, and you're going back and forth on the platform, if you don't want to get this too wet or slippery, you can open that hatch and walk on the no-skid surface to make it safer.
How long does it take to load up the ballast?
The ballast takes probably about 7 or 8 minutes to fill completely.
To fill.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's 1,900 pounds. There's an awful lot of water that we need to get sucked into this boat to get it weighted down.
And how to exit it?
Yeah, it actually exits through the intake. So there's neat new pump systems in this boat now. Instead of having water shooting out of the sides when you're draining, the water actually exits through the bottom of the boat in this boat. So the pumps actually reverse themselves and suck the water back out of the bags, out back into the lake below the surface.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, this sure is obviously getting lots of attention at the show this year. So yeah, it's going to be a big model for us.
Right on. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.
Take care.
Thanks.
Rob.